Hello and welcome to the Philippines. Today I'm going to give you a tour of Cebu City, Philippines, using some video I took up here on tops up in the mountains above Cebu City, using my trusty Canon SX60 Super Zoom. And first I'm going to give you kind of a broader range look, and then I'm going to zoom in and tell you about some of the landmarks in the city as well. Now we're going to zoom in quite a bit and cover a lot of that same territory here. And what you'll notice, this area right around here is called Paknaan. And if you come in on a ferry from the northeast, you'll notice all these ships sitting in the harbor out here. And you've got a bridge over here sometimes that it's kind of a shortcut you take into town from the north. Otherwise, you come in through this area. And heading back into the area of Mandani City, and you've got the island of Mactan over here, where the international airport is. You've got your first and newest bridge from this direction, and this is a 4-lane bridge coming across here. And as you come across, I did a recent video about MAAYO Medical Center, and this is MAAYO Medical Center. If you come straight across that bridge and just continue straight, it's right on the corner of that street. And then a condo that I've done a video about, Amaia, A-M-A-I-A, I believe, is just across the street over here. Brand new condo units over here. And it wasn't too long ago that they started letting the first tower be occupied there. I don't know each and every one of these buildings. I can't point everything out, and even Google Maps doesn't list a lot of them. But let's continue on here further into Mandani City. And let's see. So here you had the first bridge coming across from Mactan Island. Here's the second bridge. This is the old bridge. It's a 2-lane bridge. And I did a little video about walking across that a while back. And let's see, I believe this may be Pacific Mall. Not absolutely positive, but this may be Pacific Mall, which is a decent sized mall in Mandani City. Got a number of other towers over here. I'm not sure what they are being built. Some are condos, I'm sure. Continuing on. And this is pretty important. Here again, reference the old bridge, and not so far from there. And I often call Cebu City a small big city. And it's because size-wise, it's not that big city. It's not that big, and as I wander around town, I often run into people that I've known and met different places. So it just seems like a small big city to me. But anyway, here's a new, I believe it's a 5-star hotel, the Bai Hotel, B-A-I hotel, and I haven't been there yet, but I understand some other expats have had dinner there, and they appreciated that. Over here is the huge development that's going to transform not only Mandani City, but the whole of Cebu City, called Mandani Bay. Multiple condominiums being built, commercial towers, hotels, boardwalk along the channel out here. And right close to that is what's called Parkmall. Nice little park mall, and it's got pretty much everything that you would need in that mall. And I've done a video or two that included things to do there as well. And this here over here is Chunghwa, the new Chunghwa Hospital. There is another condo, and I'm not exactly sure which building it is here. Another condo called Northland, I believe. NorthStar condos. Moving on a little bit further, stop right here. You have there again Chunghwa Hospital. I believe this is UC Medical. You've got 2 or 3 hospitals in this same area as well. Because I'm zoomed in so tight, things look closer than they really are. And I believe this is Country Mall here, Gaisano Country Mall. And this would be Alicia Hotel and Residences. Up here on the hill is what's called City Lights. Now I believe that I saw a video a while back, and it was dated the year 2010. I believe these used to be called Marco Polo, but they are now City Lights. Not absolutely sure, but take it for what it is there. And moving on a little bit further into Cebu City from Mandani City. And we'll stop there. So you have City Lights, and also up on that hill you have Marco Polo. You have the Marco Polo Hotel here, and you have the Marco Polo Residences, many that are occupied already and others still under construction here. And they are still in the pre-selling stage on some of those. So I get an email once a week or so saying I think they were offering a rent-to-own option also. I'm not absolutely positive, but these developments are often change their offerings, their finance schemes, and what they're offering. So one thing about Marco Polo, it is a higher end development, and you get more space. Many of the newer condos in the mid-range to lower range, a lot of the studios, for instance, are 22 square meters. Like 233 square feet. Up here you would get a bigger unit for a studio and a 1-bedroom in general. So moving on, and you've also got your piers down here. You've got to think about 5 different piers along here as well. Number 1 is the main pier, but not the only pier for passenger traffic. And we're moving along here, and you have IT Park right here, which is internet technology. Information technology. It's kind of for information technology. A lot of call centers in here, some corporate buildings in here as well. Over here you have the Waterfront Hotel, large, very nice waterfront hotel, many very nice restaurants inside, and I will be doing a video about those very quickly. Okay, this building here is LaGuardia Flats 1. I lived there for about a year and a half, and this is the Pyramid Restaurant in IT Park. This is a park area. While I was living there, they built a number of restaurants down here, and many of them are open to the outdoors. They've got their big speakers outside, and they're blaring their music out, trying to attract customers, I guess. But it makes for a poor dining experience, in my opinion, and the opinions of other people I've talked to. This Pyramid has terrible acoustics, and very difficult to carry on a conversation when you're in there with the loud music playing, as well as other restaurants I've stopped in, and I finally left just because it was so loud. Anyway, let's move on a little bit further down here. Let's see. You've got over here you've got SM Mall in Cebu City. Very large, very nice mall, SM Mall. And you've got a new condo being built here at the present time. That is called SunVida. That new one being built there is SunVida. And the one over here is, this is one within a couple blocks walking distance to SM Mall. I see a number of different foreigners walking that street. Well, This here building here is LaGuardia Flats 2, owned by the same people who built LaGuardia Flats 1. Now there is a gym up in this 14th floor area here. I believe all units have a balcony in LaGuardia Flats 1, decent sized balconies. LaGuardia Flats 2, I believe you have a small balcony as well as you've got a pool up here on top, and I believe they also have a gym there. This building here was the first condo that I lived in. Edades, Edades, I believe, on Salina Street and LaGuardia Street, the corner there, basically. And I moved out of there because I was getting noise from the Salina Street traffic primarily. I did like it. It was a 14-story unit up here they've got a roof deck, huge roof deck that you can go up and just sit and enjoy the views of the city, or you can jog up there. One of your, probably 7 years old now, something like that. The backup generator there handled the elevators and the public lighting, but did not handle enough where you couldn't run your air conditioning off of the backup generator. Whereas LaGuardia Flats 1, their backup generator would handle everything. I could run my air when we had our seldom blackouts and brownouts. Let's see, this is Avenir. This building here is relatively new. It is marketed as a business condominiums, and they also have contacts with people that buy what we call Murphy beds. They're beds that fold up when they're not in use, fold up, and out will come a desk of some sort or a love seat of some sort, and they push them to, if you buy them, they will also help you to rent them out to Japanese, Korean firms, other foreign firms to use for their business offices. Up here you have JY Square Mall, I believe, in this general area. And not very far from IT Park and the Waterfront Hotel, you've got this area here, which is the Cebu Business Park. And right in the middle of that is the Ayala Mall, a very large Ayala Mall. And what you have a number of condominiums in here, older condominiums and condominiums under development, as well as many corporate towers like Lexmark here, other bank towers. And that is a big commercial area. Moving on here, you can see that area encompasses quite a large area here. Moving along here, and we're headed towards what's called the Uptown area. And that is this area right in here. And you've got the capital region. This may be the capital, I'm not absolutely positive, but I believe that is the capital building here in Cebu City. Cebu City is the capital of Cebu. And here you have this tall tower here is Horizon 101. There again, it's the tallest tower outside of Manila, I believe, at this time. It's mixed-use condo unit. And then you have Mango Street, what many people call Mango Street, that runs from there, runs in front of that, and goes down to this whole uptown area, where you have Fuente Osmenia Circle. And this here building here, I believe, is Crown Regency Hotel. And they also own what is called City Suites, not so far away, a few blocks away, and they have that is a hotel as well as residences, condos that you can rent out as well. And I have done a video about City Suites as well. Robinson's down around this Crown Regency is basically right connected to the Robinson's malls down around Fuente Circle area. Some people, many people like that area because it's close to Mango Square. It's close to the smaller Robinson's malls here, It's not so far to go down to the downtown area, Cologne Street area from there. And moving further south here, there again, I can't point out each and every building. I don't know what each and every one is. I've walked by a lot of them, but I'm not sure what they all are. And as we go south, we're going to be getting into, here's a bridge from the downtown area, this downtown Cologne Street area. You've got the public market down in this area, what's called Carbone Market, and then you've got the bridge going off to the South Road properties, and this I believe is also a large condo, and the name of it I can't remember the name of it right at this time. And then as we go down to South Road properties, that's a big area that's being developed at this present time also. And this is the newest and largest mall in Cebu City, and it's called SM Seaside. And there again, this tower is the huge tower that they're going to have, eventually going to have restaurants opening up there. There are big plans to develop the SRP area. Come in a little closer look to that mall. Cebu City has lots of potential, but lots of challenges as well. So we'll see what happens in the coming years. Thank you for coming along. Please like, please share the video, please subscribe. Safe travels to you all, and we'll see you next time.